What's going on, everyone? Scott here from the Breakevens, giving you another AFL Supercoach video today. Continuing on with our player profiles. Today, we got a rookie. A lot of talk early. He sort of simmered off a little bit. From the Adelaide Crows, we have Sid Draper. Now, before we get into that, if you missed any of the other videos, make sure you go and check them out. Give them a like and subscribe to the channel for daily AFL Supercoach content this pre-season. Also, if you haven't joined the Breakevens Supercoach League yet, make sure you do by using code 266136. Again, that is code 266136. And hit me up on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, the Breakevens. And with that all said and done, let's get in to Sid Draper. Coming in at 190k as a midfielder only. In 2024, he averaged 86 AFL fantasy points in 6 games in the SANFL and averaged 121 in 1 game in the SANFL under 18s. We'll go back to 2023. Where in the SANFL under 18s, he played 14 games and averaged 81.3, and in the SANFL 3 games at an average of 43.7. So looking at that, in the SANFL, he played 6 games for an average of 86 AFL fantasy, which is pretty good. Obviously, you've seen Jagger Smith and stuff average over 100. Fair enough, but 86 is pretty good. And in the under 18s, 121 is massive. In 2023, the 47, it would have been 17. Probably wouldn't have got much of a go, so we don't really worry too much about that. But I did want to add in that in the under 18s, he did average 81.3 as a bottom ager there. So in 2023, the SANFL under 18s, where he played 14 games, he averaged 21.6 disposals, 3.9 marks, 3.2 tackles, 4.2 clearances, and 2.1 inside 50. So the stats there are pretty good. In 2023 in SANFL, which he played 3 games, it's where the big drop is: 14 disposals, 3 marks, 0.7 tackles, 2.3 clearances, and 3 inside 50. So you look at that, disposals dropped by 7 on average. Marks wasn't too big of a difference. 2.5 tackles a game missed out there, and just under 2 clearances a game difference. I think it just shows the step up from 18s to the SANFL. And don't forget, 2023, he was a bottom ager. Now in 2024 in the SANFL, he averaged 22 disposals, 2.1 marks, and 6.1 tackles. Tackling machine. That's what you like to hear and see. His strength is his speed, clean hands, his poise, and his inside and outside balance, which is great. He can do the stuff under, and he can also spread on the outside. His weaknesses, though, is his disposal efficiency on the run and his scoreboard impact. So I've got a few dot points here. How much mid-time is he going to get? We know we have Dawson, we have Crouch, Led's going to halfback, we've got Peachling, we've got Sligo, we've got Rankin getting minutes in there. There's probably someone else I'm forgetting. How much mid-time is Sid Draper going to get? Is he going to be put on a wing? We've heard that Jordan Dawson's been playing a bit more on the wing, similar to what he did last season, which is why we saw a big drop in his points and his average. I think Peatling will impact him a lot. So Saligo and Peatling are very similar players in the sense that they're the defensive-minded midfielders. So, the guys that will always play that defensive role a lot of tackles, follow around, but still get their own ball. So that's what they're going to do. When Dawson's in there, it's going to be his midfield. So it's get the ball to Dawson. Crouch is just a handball sideways guy. So looking at Sid Draper, he's not a massive accumulator. 21.6 disposals, still pretty good. And his tackle numbers were high. So to me, it seems like he's also that defensive minded guy, but he can also speed and break out of the contest. So I think that's where things change for him. So I think Peatling will affect his mid time. If Crouch, and this is just guessing, that Crouch probably isn't going to be kicked out of that midfield. Is there much room there for Draper? Do they play him off a half back? Do they play him off a wing? We'll have to wait and see what his role is going to be. But obviously, he's a defensive bull, and his speed out of the contest will be something very exciting. Speed out of contest is something that Rankin provides for Adelaide and did last season, and it looks like he's going to continue that role. So where does Draper fit in there? Now, over preseason, he was absolutely killing it. Few just niggles here and there, nothing major, just pulling up a bit sore and whatnot, to the point where Adelaide went, all right, Sid, just bring it down a notch, and actually got held back a little bit from some drills and stuff, just so he didn't absolutely knacker himself through pre-season. So for me, at 190k, you're not going to have 190k sit on your bench, are you? So I don't think Draper is one to look at now, unless there's a couple injuries in that midfield and it looks like he's going to get a red hot go in that inside role. Then definitely look at him. But I think there's better options around his price. So on that note, that is going to do it for today. Make sure you go check out any videos you may have missed. Give them a like and subscribe to the channel for daily Supercoach content. Use code 266136 to join the Breakevens Supercoach League. Again, 266136 to join there. And hit me up on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, the Breakevens. It's going to do it for today. Thank you again for watching and listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. So until then, it's bye for now.